So today is the day. I am so excited for this one, guys. Snip is going to Somerford Park Camp this weekend, and honestly I can't wait. So if you haven't seen my other Somerford Park Camp video, I took Percy about a month ago and had the absolute best time. I think it may be one of my favourite ever places to take the horses. So I really wanted to take Snip, and my best friend Ellie is going, so I've joined them. So we're going with Ellie and Kirsty. It is Snippy's first stay away and also her first proper introduction to cross country. So we're actually going to find out this weekend whether she's going to make an eventer or whether she's going to stay a show jumper. I'm really excited to see what she thinks to the cross country, and the facilities at Somerford are amazing. So yeah, really excited. I've had to come into the field shelter because it is so windy today that you won't be able to hear me out there. But I'm going to fetch her up now, get her boxed up, and then it's about a 2.5 hour drive from us. So yeah, next time I see you, we will be at Somerford Camp. Let's go get Snippers. We're going to go see what you think of some cross country. Come on then. So guys, we have arrived. I'm actually in block C, the same block we were in last time I was here, and I'm actually in the stable literally opposite where Percy was. So someone's ringing me. So yeah, very exciting. I'm gonna get Snip off now. I'm gonna get her stable all set up, and yeah, I will see you in a bit. Poor Snippy. Has it been a long journey, my darling? She's been so good. She's travelled so well. That's it, you eat some hay while I go and get the stables ready. We are in C, so I'm in this one, the first stable, which is handy. I've been able to park right next to it. So this is Snippy's, and then Ellie and Kirsty are in these two. I think this is the stable I was in last time. But yeah, I just need to get my stuff out, put her bed down, and then get Snippy out. So she's got off and instantly started eating. That is, oh, she had a wee first because that's what Snip does. But to be fair to her, she's pretty settled. I brought her Silvermore haylage so that I will use a bit of theirs, but I'll mix in mine. We brought a bale of it with us. This is a stable. I might buy another bale of shavings just because I know she likes to lay down so much. She looks bigger than Purse in these stables, don't you, Snippy? Good girl. So it's a couple of hours later now, and we're going to go on the farm ride. Snip has pretty much eaten all of her haylage. I'm going to get some more for when we get back. And then I've given her some of the Silvermore, I can't remember what they're called, the like little hay blocks, with some water, just keep her nice and hydrated. Obviously she had quite a long journey today. Why are you stood like that? And she got her water. But yeah, we're going to go for a little ride, stretch those legs and go on the farm ride, aren't we, Snippers? So I'm going to get her tacked up now. Oh, Brandy's being Brandy. Wait for Theo. So So here at Somerford Park they have an amazing farm ride. This is obviously the summer farm ride and it's about 7 miles long, and there are jumps all the way around that are optional. There's water, there's the opportunity to ride in the river if it's open, which hopefully it will be today because it was closed when I brought Percy last. And this time I remembered to pack my GoPro so I can actually bring you along on the journey. But as well as the amazing facilities, this is actually one of my favourite parts about coming to Somerford, the fact that you have access to this ride. It's really nice, you can just do parts of it for a warm up and a cool down. But yeah, we just thought for the first night it'd be really good to take the horse out on a nice long hack, stretch their legs and just let them settle, because I always find that once they've been ridden they just settle so much better. So that is what we did. It's on. This is really pretty in here. Yeah. Up there. Oh, it's only shallow. Well, it is a stream. Oh, sorry. Come on. Whoa. Good girl, Brands. Alright, we got you. Good girl, Snippy. Yeah, good girl. Woo, good girl. Oh, we've lost one. Good girl, Snippers. He's coming. Told you it's steep. She's already decided she's trotting it. Nicely trotted, nicely. Yep. Elle, just watch out, Theo's going sideways. She won't say it, so I will. Yeah, it's just cantering, but you're right. Yep. Told ya. Steep.
You really have to think about that. You okay? Yeah. This time we didn't go anywhere. It gets a bit angsty and then you kind of go off the spot.
I feel like I'm like riding school. Home time, Snippies. Oh, we're just going to go up Brandy's arse. Hello.
Hello, my darling.
Good girl, Snip Snip.
It's the coral.
I've not even shown you two yet. Oh, what's my hair doing? So we're with Kirsty and Ellie. I don't think you've been on a vlog yet, have you, Kirsty?
Pardon?
I don't think you've been on a vlog yet.
No, I haven't actually.
Oh.
I've been on too
Oh, Ellie's been on too many. Right, so in typical Georgia style, I have forgotten martingale stops. So we are going to pop to the shop quickly and get some, but we're going to do a proper shopping spree tomorrow. So we're just going to quickly pop. It doesn't look very open. I really hope it's open. Ellie can be the one to test whether it's open or not. I will laugh if she presses this door. Oh, that's really nice. Tomorrow's never promised. Ta-da! When you come in for martingale stops and end up with a new wardrobe.
Matchy matchy.
Oh no, we are actually matching. Oh no. Ruining my videos with your face, Al. So rude. I'm going to screenshot that and make it the thumbnail. So Snip's had a little bit of a rest in the stable. We've had a drink and now we're going to hand graze her. She's been eating her hay, which I soaked just so she get a bit more hydration with her being away from home for the first time. But she seems pretty chill, so very chill indeed.
I can't get over how long your bloody lead rope is.
You could lunge off that, Kirsty.
Well, if he was chill.
The world's... Where do you even find a lead rope that long?
So funny.
The horses had a graze and then it was our turn to eat. I brought the world's smallest plate, so bless them, they did stack it up. And as you can see, Ellie loves being my best friend and the fact that I vlog everything. Then it was time to feed the horses for the evening, and to be fair, that was kind of day one done. We just had a lovely ride and they all settled in really, really well. So that is pretty much the first day, well, first afternoon done. The horses have been fed. We're gonna go chill in our little pod. We're actually at the other side. So even though we're in C, we're actually in the A and B pods because I think the C ones had filled up. The same as last time. It's a really, really nice pod. Really nice sleeping conditions. We brought an extra bed because they are definitely big enough to sleep three. So I've got like a little camp bed in there that I'll show you. I'm just going to go and pay for some more shavings for Snip because she does like to lay down. And I think the stable she's in is slightly bigger, or the bales are just slightly smaller than last time, because 2 isn't quite enough to make a decent bed for her to lay down. And because they don't have rubber matting, I would sooner she had a bit more of a decent bed. So I'm going to go get my card so I can pay for the extra shavings. And then tomorrow is show jumping and then cross country. So really looking forward to both of those. Oh, the Snuggie, the crop. It's just, oh, the apples and carrots for the ponies, because if we bribe them they won't be good.
And cups for the cup of tea.
Yeah, I need tea. So Kirsty and I both woke up at like 4 AM. And I feel like I've had no sleep. Oh, I'm so tired.
Hopefully tonight will be better.
Yeah, tonight, well, I think after riding twice, it's got to be better. Like,
Definitely.
oh.
And yesterday was good.
Yeah, yesterday was really good. Really, really good. Hopefully today is just as good. And it's rained a bit, which I'm happy about. Oh, here she comes! We have found her.
I can hear someone like really walking fast. Yeah.
All I ever do in vlogs is tell people that Ellie is always late, and here is Exhibit A. Right, let's go feed the ponies. Good morning, Snippers. Hello, babies. Oh, good morning. Have you been laid down? You had a nice sleep. Let's get you a brekkie. Marking out time. Good girl, Snippers. Good girl. So there we go, horse is fed, we've had breakfast and got ready for the day. It's looking a little bit wet, a little bit, not the nicest weather, but it's not too bad to be fair. Oh, I was about to sit down on a white bench then, I won't do that. But yeah, we're all ready, so today we're kicking off with a show jumping lesson that me, Ellie and Kirsty are all in together, which will be good. Show jumping will be nice, a little bit of a warm up, and this afternoon is when we hit the cross country, which is the bit I'm most excited about. So, but yeah, Snip's never actually done proper cross country, so this could be interesting. Kirsty's on a brand new horse that she's learning, and Ellie's just Ellie, so. But yeah, so it could be really good, and we're on our own for the cross country, so that'll be nice. I think are we sharing with two others for the show jumping? Yeah, sharing with two others for the show jumping.
And then
but
our own lesson this afternoon.
Yeah,
Which is perfect.
yeah, it is. I'm really looking forward to that, to be honest.
Yeah, that'd be quite fun actually.
And the fact that we've had some rain means the ground won't be too hard, so that's good. But yeah, the horses seem pretty happy this morning. They've all had their apples and carrots, and we're going to go give them a bit of hang graze and then get them tucked up. So for anyone wondering, this camp is actually being run by Camp Plus this weekend. My previous camp was run with my riding club, but if you are looking to, join some camps, whether at Somerford or at various other locations around the UK, I can highly recommend Camp Plus. This isn't an advert, I completely paid for this camp myself, but I just wanted to give them a shout out because it was very well run and I really enjoyed it. So our first lesson was show jumping, and Snip started by deciding she did not want to enter the arena, which is fine, she's allowed to be a chestnut mare every now and again. And a massive thank you to Natalie Chapman, who has come to film the ridden sections of this video for me. I put a thing out on Instagram asking people for videographers in the area of Somerford, because obviously it's not very local to me and my usual videographers couldn't make it, so Natalie got in touch and has done a fantastic job of filming this for me. So if you are heading to Somerford, Natalie does do photo shoots and videography shoots here. She's based really locally, so I'll pop her details down below for you guys to capture those special moments as well. Can highly recommend. Was really happy with all the content that she got for us. So anyway, on to the warm-up. Not gonna lie, Snippy came in feeling a little bit like a fire-breathing dragon into the warm-up today, but she did actually soon settle, which is normally the case with Snip. Like if she's ever a little bit on edge or she's spooking anything, literally tends to have settled within 5 minutes. So I was really happy with that today. Really looking forward to our show jumping. We've not done much jumping recently. In fact, we've had one lesson in the last 2 months. So yeah, we will just see how this goes today.
So Kirsty, Ellie, 5 new names might take a bit of, of a test on my brain ability. But anyway, so Kirsty and Ellie.
I'm Georgia.
Yeah.
This is Snip. So Snip is really green. She is rising 8, but she's had double hindsuspensory surgery about 18 months ago. And it's taken us to now to get her going again.
Right.
She thinks she's really confident show jumping, and launches at everything.
Right, okay.
So it's all about slowing her down, and Snip has a tendency to get bigger and longer. So it's us trying to get that uphill, not flat. The main thing with her is keeping it quite simple to begin with.
Yeah.
She does jump better bigger, but like we tend to keep it small to begin with. Doubles is where we struggle a bit, because she'll jump into a double, not give herself enough room
to get
and
out.
that's the only time, touch wood, she really stops.
Right.
But she's a firecracker of a mare. She loves her jumping.
Chestnut mare.
Yeah. Bucking and bronking is part of it.
Right.
Sometimes not. Depends on which way the wind's blowing. But yeah, she's just very green, as you'll see.
Right.
Not got that much strength, but we're getting there. So yeah, just brought her for a bit of fun. So today we've got Sue Chadwick teaching us, and we've actually got Sue for the entirety of camp. Really enjoyed Sue's teaching, never been taught by her before. So yeah, we started by warming the horses up, and Sue just had a look at how we were all going. And Snippy had kind of switched on a bit more by this point, as had the others. So Theo, who Kirsty's riding, is actually alone. She doesn't normally ride him, so it'll be interesting to see how he gets on. And then Ellie and Brandy have been a partnership for many years now, but Ella's had a little bit of a knock of confidence. So we're all starting pretty small. There were also 2 other lovely ladies in our group, with slightly greener, more experienced horses as well. So as you can see, we started very tiny with a little pole to a cross. Now Snippy doesn't normally like having a pole in front of a jump. She can get a little bit confused, which I think is why the first few times she kind of chucked herself over it a bit. Theo was like, okay, I'll just go through it. But yeah, and as they got a little bit bigger, she does always get better. It's annoying because she jumps much better bigger, but obviously until she kind of understands everything, I don't want to be jumping too big at this stage. But actually she soon got into her rhythm, and I was really surprised today. Normally Snip can really launch herself at a jump, but she kept a very nice rhythm into her jumps today. And this little shake and little thing is just kind of a Snippy habit when she first starts jumping. She's kind of like, get off me, Mum, just let me go, let me do it. And as you can see, I'm not strong with my hands with her, and you really don't have to be, but Snip just jumps and tries to shake you off. It's just a habit she's got into when she's not jumping a course. And then it was the girls' turn, so we did a few different exercises, just slowly building the course up, and to be fair, everyone was jumping really well. So I was over the moon with Snip in today's session. This is the most calmly she's jumped. She normally drags me into jumps and I have to really hold her, but today we didn't have any of that. She was such a good girl and she's definitely getting into her stride with her jumping now. So proud of it. It was an absolutely fantastic lesson for her.
Well, all for everybody in this crew. Have we got a grid work session tomorrow? That'll be really good for all of them, because it'll be good for her straightness. It'll be good for you that you don't have to worry about striding or anything. You'll just stride forward, and the striding will be right so that she won't have an excuse. And he's just got to go forward. It's not like he can't jump. It's just like, oh, I can't be asked to jump. Is it? Oh God! But she's lovely.
Yeah, she's a little cracker, isn't she?
Yeah.
And the thing is, she'll jump at like 90 and she will do them nicely. I just don't want to ask too much of her until, you know, she's got a bit more strength. But she's getting there.
Yeah.
I'm excited for her. Well, we'll find out. We've got youth cross country this afternoon. She's never done it before.
All right,
We'll
well, that'll be good then.
We've got an event or a show jumper on his hands.
We will, yeah.
So that is the first lesson done. I am over the moon with Snip. She was so good in that jump lesson. She was really chill, she was listening, she wasn't launching herself at fences, she didn't stop at anything, like she was just pretty ace. So we're going to quickly pop to the shop because Kirsty wants a different girth, grab some lunch, and then it's on to cross country this afternoon, which I'm really excited about. If she goes hot off as well cross country as she did in the show jumping, I will be so impressed with her. Yeah, very excited. All of our hard work is paying off, and yeah, just makes me very happy. So very good start. It's just started raining, marvellous, but not letting that stop us. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab the box now, pop to the shop, and then it's cross country time. So the bit I am most excited and nervous for today is the day we find out if Snip will make an eventer. Does she like cross country? Because I'm a huge believer in that if your horse doesn't like something, you can't make them like it. So we will see what she thinks to cross country today, which I'm very excited about. Her first experience of a proper cross country course, and we will see. We will see whether it's a yay or a nay, whether we've got a show jumper in our hands or a possible eventer. But all we can do is ask the question. So we started by popping a very small log and then coming round to this log pile, and I was so happy with Snip's initial reaction to the jumps. She just seemed to take it all in her stride. Kirsty was also in my lesson, and she is on a horse that she's never done any cross country before, so it was really nice to see her and Theo get into grips with it as well. So we all did the same exercises, and it was really nice just having two of us in the lesson as well, because it meant, you know, we could really focus on these horses that we just didn't know how they would react at this stage.
So just whatever you had to focus on there, focus on now, keeping straight. Good. I've been laughing at all the comments that somebody put out. People schooling on here with no body protector on Facebook this morning. Good! Off you go.
So once we'd done this a few times, we then popped her at a slightly different jump.
Exactly.
And yeah, she wasn't so keen on that one. Honestly, that was quite a pathetic fall from me, if I'm being honest. I probably should have sat that, or at least seen it coming slightly more. Let's just watch that back, shall we? So the thing is with Snip, when she is going to stop, she doesn't really give you much warning. So we came into it in a really nice forward canter. She was feeling really positive at this stage. And it wasn't until really she stopped that she gave me any hesitation. So she went here and she kind of went on a long one and went, oh. And I think it was more the fact that the stride was wrong than the actual fence. And obviously she just stopped, so I just kind of like came sideways and then eventually let her go. Because to be honest, I've only ever fallen off Snip once before, so I was like, I don't know if she's just going to stand there or if she's actually going to go. But you should always let go of your horse if you come off, because the likelihood is A, you'll either pull her bridle off, or B, you're going to hurt your shoulder. But yeah, and I wasn't annoyed with her at all. I genuinely think it was more we put in a long stride and she just couldn't get over the jump, so she stopped, than actually being scared of the jump, which is why I just went straight up to her, gave her a pat and jumped straight back on. And we went over the jumps that we'd done the first time just to rebuild her confidence, and then we actually moved on to some other jumps.
She's thinking, what are you doing down there?
Good girl. Yeah, she doesn't understand it yet.
No, she'll get there though. She was a long way off, and she didn't just have the confidence to take off from where she was, and she didn't have room to put another in.
Yeah, that's
Come
fine.
on, babes. Hang on.
If we can stick with something a bit more rustic and a bit smaller.
Yeah, whoa.
Just to begin with, because she
Yeah.
really doesn't understand them yet.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about that. Sorry,
Right,
these are the old
go
ones.
pop over the log down again, and that little rounder one.
Yeah.
Because to be fair, that green one's not actually any bigger than that one. But
Yeah,
obviously,
she was just unsure.
she
of it,
doesn't
bless her.
understand. No, that's fine. Sit up. That's fine, and you can keep really nice and steady and trot if you want. It's fine. Good.
Good girl.
Good. Go on then. Do you want to try the green?
Good girl. Good
Good.
girl.
Go on, leg.
Good
Lovely.
girl.
That's good now. Are we not doing that one?
No.
It's your lesson. You can do what you want. That's good. Leg and sit up.
Good girl.
Lovely.
girl.
Well done.
So I didn't lose my confidence after the fall, but I just wanted this to be a positive experience for Snip more than me, because it's her first sort of introduction to cross country. Now, we did introduce her to a lot of different things that she's never seen before. For example, this step up, but Sue had us working in a brilliant method. We were combining things she was comfortable with things that she'd never ever done before. So here, for example, we had 2 logs that she just had to trot over. Snip's done pole work. These are just giant poles to her. She's popped a little log every now and again when we've been out hacking, not very often admitted, but she's familiar with it and she knows what she's got to do in this situation. So she starts off with something that's quite confidence building and then moves on to something that she's a little bit more unsure of, but she is a quick learner. So this is the second ever time she's done a step. Literally, you've just seen the first one. And as you can see, she's a little bit hesitant, but she soon understood the question. And that was what today was all about, just teaching her how to respond to all these different things that we're showing her. It is quite overwhelming to be in such a massive open cross-country field and literally have so many different things going off, but I actually think she took it so well.
Good, well done. And that's lovely, and you'll see there that she lowers her neck when she got to the edge, and that's just so that she can see where she's going to land, where she's going to put her feet, and that's a very normal reaction, and you've got to allow that to happen. Good. Let's go around and do that again. Good.
Yeah. Good girl.
Good.
Good girl.
Super, well done. To walk on. That's it. And just keep moving if you could.
Good
Well
girl.
done.
Good girl.
Brilliant. Turn round and go the other way now. So hands down and leg on.
Good girl.
Lovely. Let her get her head down. Go on. Go on.
Snippy.
Go on, that's it. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on,
Good
good.
girl.
Go over your log and then come round to those two again.
Yeah.
Just so she'll hopefully be a little bit more confident off the step.
Good
Lovely.
girl.
And then allow her head down.
Good
There,
girl.
good. That's super. Go on then, Kirsty. That's it. So make sure your upper body goes forward. Good.
Good boy.
And then leg. Good. Leg on. Go on.
Yes,
Oh, that was
Snippy.
lovely. Well done.
You know when the celebratory head shakes are out that Snip has started to enjoy herself. By this point, she'd really started understanding what we were asking of her. I'd sort of settled into it and started enjoying it, and kind of just felt like I was actually riding the jumps instead of worrying about what Snip was thinking or doing, and I was just riding, and it felt really lovely. So yeah, by this point we'd kind of settled into everything, and I was feeling really happy about the way that she'd accepted everything and was taking it all in, and I could literally just see the cogs turning in her head as she just worked everything out for herself.
What you're going to do is, you see that little step there? So you're going to come from the other side and you're going to jump onto it and off it.
Okay.
And then you're going to canter on up the hill here.
Yeah.
Down there. They will trot probably when you get to the top.
Yeah,
that's fine if they want to carry on trotting going down the hill. It doesn't matter. But try and keep really nice and relaxed so that they're learning to balance themselves.
Yeah.
And then when you've gone down, then you can go on and up the step and over the little one after it again.
Okay.
Forward. Good. Lovely. And then stay forward, up, up, up. Stay forward, stay forward, stay forward, stay forward. Allow, 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 allow. Oh, lovely.
Girl.
I see, so stay forward, going up. That's good. Lovely. They just, you know, they steady a little bit. See where they're putting the feet.
Good girl.
All right, Kirsty.
Good girl, Snippy.
Let's walk over. Go on, Kirsty. That's not the plan.
So then it was time to introduce the dreaded ditch, and as you can see, Snip was like, okay, I'll just walk through this then, do I?
Right, so this time when you get to the edge, just give it a little squeeze and see if you can get it to actually jump it rather than step in it.
Yeah.
Ah, lovely. Well done. Side. Good. She's getting confident with it now. So
Good girl.
super.
So for anyone wondering where Ellie is, she was chief bottle carrier for this session and had come on foot for this one. But by this point, Snippy had actually worked out dishes. So she was like, okay, I understand now. We jump over these things. And so we'd started combining them with other jumps. And this was the first time we'd really strung a few jumps together properly. And I had her cantering away. So she was a little bit wobbly into this one. She was a bit like, oh, okay, I'm kind of leaving everyone. But she jumped it really nicely, and then I kept her in canter because what I want her to understand is that we jump and then we go forwards, because obviously if I was on an actual cross country we'd be galloping away from the jump. So all these little things that she's learning and putting together, and yeah, she just seemed to grow and grow and grow in confidence as the session went on, which is all I could ask for her first cross country. Although it wouldn't be a true Snippy training session without at least one ginger mare moment, would it now?
Ooh. Ooh. That was a good one.
So when in doubt, Snippy does love a rear, and this was probably one of her most impressive, although it was only the one, and as you can see, it doesn't really bother me. And she soon got over herself and was like, okay, maybe I can walk in there. That's just temper.
Good. Go on, that's it. Go on, 1 foot in. Good. Right, Kirsty, you see if you can come in from that side.
This is what Randy helped him all.
Was it? Did you go in the river?
Yeah, Randy
So again, we're introducing something completely new to Snippy. She's used to going through puddles and things like that. I've always made sure she walks through puddles, but a big open body of water, as you can see here, there's ripples, there are shadows on the water from the trees around it, it's a different colour, everything looks very different. And because Theo was a bit unsure, Snip kind of went, well, if he's not going in it, I'm certainly not, which was the little Rhea. But as you can see, she soon got the hang of it, so we kept her in for a little while, lots of parts, lots of just relaxing and standing and just understanding that when we come to water, I'm going to ask you to walk into it, and it's not the end of the world. And as you can see, she was like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, she really wasn't bothered by it at all, which is what we wanted. We just wanted not necessarily a positive response, just a non-emotional response from her to be like, okay, this is fine, I don't need to panic, I don't need to rear, I don't need to spin, I can just walk through that. And that's all I'm asking from her today. I don't expect her to get everything and understand everything, I just want her to be confident in what I am asking of her. Good girl.
Sit. Good.
Good girl.
Good.
Go on.
Lovely.
Yee, good girl.
Super. Oh, have you got Wi-Fi now? 4G?
So that is the end of Snippy's first ever cross-country session. I think she did amazingly well today. She really did surpass all my expectations. She was really, really brave for the majority of it. I know she had a couple of moments that she wasn't too sure about, and I expected a lot more of those. So the fact that she just did those little moments was just amazing. She felt really forward, she felt like she was enjoying it, and yeah, I just couldn't have asked any more of her today. We have another cross-country session tomorrow morning, which I'm so excited for, to see how she's processed today. He loves it. Oh dear. What do you think, Snip? You're asleep now, aren't you, madam? So that is day one, lessons done. I am so proud of Snip today. I know there was a few times that she was a bit unsure, but she gave it her all, she really did. And the stop, like, the thing is when Snip stops and she is unsure, I do come off because she does do them quite quickly, but to have only done it once on her first ever, like, cross-country schooling with me just says a lot. Like, we did a tiny, we took her to one higher before she had surgery, and I literally did like the 30 centimetre jumps on her. So to have gone and done that today, I was so proud of her. We actually have cross country again tomorrow morning, which I think will be amazing because it gives us both time to process, and we can have a go at some of the other things tomorrow, which will be really good. But yeah, I am exhausted and starving. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna go and demolish some Pringles, but it's been a fantastic first day of lessons. Looking forward to tomorrow. And yeah, I will. I think we're gonna get some snacks now because we don't eat until 7:30, which is far too late for me. So we're gonna go get some snacks, chill for a bit. I'm gonna have a look at some of the footage, and then go for food later. Oh. Good morning. It's the last morning, it's the last day of camp, and we're all very tired. Oh, we've got our first lesson at 8:30 this morning, and it's cross country again, and it's bloody freezing.
Yeah, very fresh.
I need a cup of tea. I need to give my pony a breakfast and get a cup of tea. Here's the little one at the back. But yeah, all heading to the cross country in a little bit, and then we were meant to have an afternoon lesson, but I think we're just going to go on the farm ride instead because I am not jumping her 4 times in 2 days. There's just no need, especially when she's been so good. So yeah, that's what we're up to today. Good morning, Princess Snippers. Good morning, baby. Let's have a look. Relax, I can see. Oh, you've eaten a lot of hay. That's good. That's good. Let's go get your breakfast. Breakfast time. So Snippy had her breakfast, I had mine, and then it was time to head to cross country. And can we just appreciate that once this mare saw the cross country field, she was literally trotting over to it. She suddenly got really bouncy and was like excited. And that is just the nicest thing in the world, to see that she actually was really enjoying it and that she wanted to go again. That meant more to me than anything, the fact that she actually really enjoys this, because, again, I've said it a few times in this vlog, you can't make a horse enjoy something. She was either going to say yes to cross country or no, because she's a mare. She's a chestnut mare. And had she come out this weekend and gone, this isn't for me, I would have respected that and we'd have just show jumped and done a bit of dressage. But by the looks of it, we may actually have an eventer on our hands.
Just keep sitting back, that's better, and let your reins be a little bit looser.
So yes, that is us jumping the jump that yesterday she threw me off at. And that was the biggest confidence boost. Snippy came out today and was like, okay, I now understand this cross-country thing, and I now understand that when you point me at these large solid objects, I need to get over them. And it might not be pretty yet, it might not be perfect, but my goodness, she's giving it a go.
Don't worry about the striding. Good, sit up.
So yesterday I felt like the castle was just a step too far for Snip, but today we did it, and honestly she just felt amazing today. So we started putting her at different things. We did a ditch, which was different to the one from yesterday. Then this little, I don't know what it is, just a house type thing, down to the ditch. And as you can see, she's really getting the hang of this now. Striding, you know, we're not worried about that too much. If we have a couple of trot strides, that's fine. But it's all just about her understanding that when she goes towards different things, she's just got to get over them. So this was the first time that we kind of put a few things together that she hadn't seen before and that she hadn't done on their own. So this was a really good sort of introduction to what it's like on an actual cross-country course for her. And yeah, I was just super proud of her. Like, it doesn't matter how we get over them at this stage, just provided that she is jumping them and that she's happy to do so. But yeah, she just felt amazing today. So it was great to crack on and just start doing lots of different things and really enjoying ourselves.
So stay forward, go on, leg. Good. I know when they empty it out to dredge the bottom of it, they find a million boobs. Brilliant. Turn right. Well done! Go on then, Magdalena. I just don't. Lovely! Anyone else? Go on.
And so that brings us to the end of her second cross-country session. Wow, I was just blown away by Snip today. Like, she gave it her all. She honestly just took everything in her stride, she understood the questions, and she was really going for it today. Like, couldn't have asked any more of her. Just what an introduction to cross country. I am so excited to see where this mare goes with a little bit more training and more time and more strength. So yeah, that was the end of that. We actually decided not to do any more riding. We did have another lesson included, which was meant to be grids or pole work, but I thought, you know what, she's worked so hard for me this weekend. She's really given it her all. So Snippy had a rest, and we actually went and had a cooked breakfast at the cafe here at Somerford, which was so lovely and such a nice way to end camp. So guys, that is it. Camp is done. We are on our way home. What a fantastic camp. I literally have had the absolute best time. Snip has been amazing. I definitely think we've gotten a little eventer on our hands. I am blown away by her this weekend. She's been incredible. She really has been. She's surpassed all my expectations. I knew she was going to be good. I didn't know that she was going to be that good, and I had no idea how cross country was going to go. So yeah, really pleased with her. We've now got a couple of hours drive home, and I'm going to go and pop her in the field so she can have a couple of days off, a couple of days of rest, time to process everything she's done this weekend, and I have a hell of a lot of editing ahead of me. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next week for another video. Bye guys!